Helene. How are you?
I'm fine, and let me take the opportunity to say Mawlid Mubarak.
Thank you very much, and nice to hear from your side. I born and lived a totally opposite side of this society in Asia and in Pakistan. Most of the people belongs to a religion, either Islam, either Christianity, either Hindu or some and so on. But here, Swedish society especially, religion is a kind of private matter. You are a believer, you trust on religion, you follow the religion. Why? I'm curious about it. What do you say, Damon?
It's difficult to say. I think that for one thing, when I grew up, things were different. Almost all the students in my school went to confirmation classes. So you were an exception if you didn't get confirmed when you were about 14, 15. And that has changed drastically so in the last maybe 30 years. So that's one thing. I went to Sunday school, even though I don't come from a very religious family. I went to Sunday school. But then I think that some of us have a sensibility for the spiritual and for religion. So while maybe many of my classmates, they wouldn't go on going to church or being very religious, but some of us did, and I'm one of them. So I think that's a gift.
So you think it's a God-gifted thing?
I think it is, yes.
I belongs to a Muslim family. I grew up in a religious family, but I adopt this religion with my understanding, not only the blind faith that my father was saying, my grandfather was saying, so that's why I'm following. Then I start studying history. Different people came in this world. They belongs to different societies. They live in different eras, in different countries, but they have no connection with each other. They are prophets, but they are saying the same thing. They are saying the same thing.
Quite often people ask me, are the religions more similar or more different? And I feel quite awkward trying to answer that, because I get the feeling that they say that if we are similar, it's okay, but if we are different, that's a bit dangerous. But then I think also we should not sort of try to wash away the differences, because you can learn a lot from the differences. And I think that's why we need interreligious dialogue, because I can find things in your religion that I find strange, and then I ask you and you explain, and I say, okay, now I understand. Or maybe that's still strange, but he's a nice guy anyway.
I have more or less the same point. We should not be afraid to discuss anything,
no.
First of all. And somehow people mix their culture into religion. And sometimes they think that their culture is actually religion. Then there are a lot differences, right? Because culture are different. Culture based on habits, culture based on history, culture based on the environment, the atmosphere, and many things. But religion have a solid grounds, solid basis. In my point of view is, if we are saying the religion belongs to God, and God is, one, then the similarities are more as compared to differences. Differences can be in a way of worship. For example, I'm praying in a specific style, you are praying in another style, but the final goal might be the same. What impact do you think that my faith or your faith will be on the society at big level?
with faith also comes a responsibility to live according to the faith and to help creating a good society. In Christianity, we talk of the kingdom of God as being a kingdom that is not separate, but permeates all of the world and the society, and it's there, like Jesus talks about the yeast in the dough, which is you only have a very small amount of yeast, but it makes the whole dough to rise. And I think that's how believers can be in the society, that they can work for a better society.
You know, nowadays the environmental issues, it is because of us, right? So the rule of nature are very clear. So if I am a believer, so then I will follow that rules, and then the society become a better place.
I think God's house is like maybe a microcosm of what we are talking about, like a laboratory for working out how people can live together and how people of faith can make an impact on society. In this quite small community, Fisksätra, we have these 3 different congregations, and what is happening there is a laboratory for peace. I
100% agree with you. Actually, the base of, as I understand, the base of this project is peace and love and harmony. I'm looking in the future, and I think that this is a kind of light for future.
We can pray side by side in God's house, where we have the church and the mosque, not mixed but side by side. And so I think that is also a very important message to the world.
And it will we will set a good example for our next generation, actually. Thank you very much, Helena. Nice to see you and nice to talk with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.